again, me and the boy. Supposed to be doing a little social as my mate's coming down this weekend, Tony, who we're going to France with next year. But me and the boy decided to come a night earlier as we can. So yeah, got 3 nights down in Brightland Sea. Boys come down in the end swim. I've not got any rods out yet because I've got a partner up, double up with my mate in a swim, so I'm waiting for a double swim to come vacant. So meanwhile we're down here, and yeah, I brought the boy down earlier. I popped down, come down with my stuff a couple of hours later. As soon as I come over to my boy, he's had a screaming run. Tell him about your fish.
Well, I've only been out about half hour. I lost a fish on the same rod, so I literally reeled in and I lost it straight away. The fish I caught was 21 pounds 6 ounces.
It's a nice fish that was, wasn't it?
That was.
It looked bigger, so hopefully that's a good sign of things to come.
Looked very golden in the water. Cultured citrus bait.
Excellent.
Always does the trick.
What was that on the old Viper hooks, was it?
Yep.
Excellent. Well, I'm gonna keep this this vlog quite short because I've been noticing my vlogs have been getting quite long. So all the fish over £20 are going to get a little video, but all the fish below, like I've been doing before, they're just going to get a little snapshot, and I'll put a little clip in with a snapshot. So yeah, we're going to have a little bit of food and a drink. When old matey goes out the double swim, I'm going to get all my gear set up. Probably give you a morning report. We're going to have a nice little chilled out one tonight. So I've been on night, so I'm a bit tired. Yeah, so probably see you in the morning. Unless we get a 20, of course. If we get a 20, then we're going to put a little video up. So, but if not, we'll see you in the morning.
Ready? 21 pounds 6 ounces. Been out for like half hour. Cultured citrus bait with a Ronnie rig. Dad just got in and it ripped off.
Good call, mate.
Lovely fish.
Morning, carpers. It's first morning report. About £16 yesterday. Through the just after 5 minutes of putting it out. Had a couple through the night, a couple of 14-pounders, and 7 o'clock in the morning we've got another 14-pounder. So nothing major to report, but the bites are coming, so the spots are good. All these 4 fish have come off the same spot, just off the tip of that island. I'm chucking a few catapults out of freebies. Yeah, seems to be doing the business. I'm chucking the old wicked whites and nuts out, and I'm using a nuts wafter over the top. Seems to be doing the trick. Boy had one during the night that I know of. £15, nice fish. I don't believe he's had anything else because I've got no missed calls on my phone. So, right, I'm going to get this fish back. Let's try and bag some 20s today. See you later, guys. Afternoon, carpers. Well, afternoon update. You see that £14 I had this morning. I've had 2 runs since on the middle rod on the nuts. Unfortunately, both hook pulled. After the first hook ball, I thought, I tested the hook, it was sharp. I thought, oh well, it's just one of them things. Cast it back out. Literally within 20 minutes, this rod's gone again. Yeah, hook pulled again. The hook's sharp, so I don't know what's wrong, but I made a new rig anyway, so we'll see now. Boy's just lost one, and as soon as he got that rod back out, his right hand rod gone off. That's a nice 20.5 pound mirror. Picture to follow. I'll put that in after this little vid. Yeah, I've got a couple of hours left until my mate comes. So I'm going to leave my rods out for another couple of hours. Like I said, I've got 3 rods out, but we're in a double swim. As soon as my mate gets here, I've got to go down to 2 rods. It's two rod per person in double swim, as you know. So yeah, when I was over in Longchuck, the ISO cream done really well. Not had anything, not even a sniff on it this time. So probably going to stick both out on Nuts Wafter. Well, I might even try Wicked White Swafter, not too sure yet. I know one thing that I haven't tried and I used to have a lot of fish on was, remember when I used to grind up all my boilies, chuck them in a solid bag, and I used to tip the boilie off with a bit of remember the old gooed up almond goo? Yeah, might give that a little go if nothing else. I've got another 2 nights here, so we'll see. Plenty of options. So yeah, I'm going to reel in about halfway when my mate gets here, meet him at the co-op. I'm going to have takeaway tonight. Yeah, I'll probably get him down to the swim, let him set up on his own. I'll go and get a takeaway for us 3. Yeah, but yeah, I've had what, 3 fish out now, and yeah, lost a couple, but it's looking promising. Hopefully, I just want the luck my boy's having. He's had a couple of 20s now, so yeah, it'd be nice to have some 20s. So I'm only going to be doing videos of 20s, like I said before. I want to keep them short. I can't keep videoing every fish, but yeah. Right, I'm going to go, and I will see you soon. Hopefully we'll have a little chat with Tony, because I want to hear, because he's set up this France trip for next year for Burren Pair. My last video I said we were going away in September. We're not going in September now, we're going at the end of May, so a little bit sooner. So yeah, I'll have a little chat with him. I'd like to hear some, well, I just want to be nosy, you know. First time going away in France, and he's fished it before, so I want to pick his brains a little bit, how deep it is, what the bottom's like, you know, blah blah blah, how big it is. Yeah, he'll probably get fed up with me by the end of it, keep asking questions. Yeah, got myself a little camera, little underwater camera thing, so see what how that works. Do a little video tomorrow, just underwater action or something. Another little thing, I said in my last vid that I was going to be finishing here in October, and I'm going to be going over to the Horseshoe Lake. Well, sad to say, I am not fishing the Horseshoe Lake now. I am going somewhere else for 6 months. I'm not allowed to say where it is because they want it to be kept a secret. They don't want it to be filmed, which is fair enough. Rules are rules. So I'm going to a secret lake. I will be doing some filming on there, but it will be limited. I'm not going to tell you about the stock as I'm not allowed, but as and when I catch the fish, you will know what the stock, well, what fish are in there. There is some nice fish in there, there is some big fish in there, but it will be revealed on a trip to trip action, you know what I mean? So when I know what fish are in there, you'll know what fish are in there. Alright, I'm going to go because I'm going to chill out for the last couple of hours. Hopefully that middle rod's going to go off again. Yeah, right, I'll speak to you soon. Morning carpers, been about 24 hours since my last update. Didn't do an update yesterday because I had a bit of a bad day. as I told you yesterday, I lost them 2 fish, changed the rig. Unfortunately, lost about another 6 or 7 fish, so I think my mate Tony's put like a bit of a curse on me. So, but last night the curse was lifted. I had a 15-pound mirror off the right hand bush, and then got woken up this morning about 7:30 to a 14-pound mirror, and he had a little friend with him. Undone the old sling, and there's a little baby kitten in there, so I'll put a little clip of that and picture of them 2 fish. When this is finished you'll see it. Met up with my mate Tony. He's come down. There he is, finally joining us.
Yeah, how you doing?
Mate Tony, been friends for quite a while, not seen him for about 10 years. But kept in touch and that, but yeah, not seen each other for about 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time, mate, isn't it? Long time.
This is Tony. He's setting up our France trip next year. He's kindly invited me along with him and his granddad and his mate. Can't wait to go. As I said, we're going in May now, not September, so looking forward to that. Tony's wanted to come down, have a little social. Unfortunately, he's not had anything yet. So
no, I've still got another. We've got another 24 hours yet, and I.
What sort of approach are you going for then, mate?
Well, to be honest, I come over here already set up with 2 rods on like naked chods. Didn't really have much time, as I said. Like the bait boat's packed up, and I can't use that at all, which is a bit of a shame because a couple of the spots I'd like to get to are like sort of just beyond casting distance. So yeah, can't get the bait boat working. Tried, as you see earlier, tried for ages just to try and sort it out, but
It's obviously a dodgy connection somewhere.
yeah, no joy at all. I'm going to have to get that sent off, get that looked at, but I found a nice little gravel spot out there about 40 yards, so I'm going to stick on that today. I nicked one of your wafters, didn't I?
Yeah, the old nut swafters are working well in there, so I've had some on.
Yeah, nicked one of your wafters, put a load of boilie around it, and then I've just got one slung out to the island, just off the corner of the island, single bay. Just see what happens. It's nice. It was hot this morning, but it's just gone nice and overcast now, isn't it? So
Yeah, there's quite a few fish on top, which made me wonder to put a little zig rig out or something, but it's so shallow out there. Well, you got 4 or 5 foot earlier, didn't you?
yeah.
And there's a lot of wildlife in here, so I don't really want to be catching ducks and coots all the time. But
No, it's more the there's so many geese keep landing on here, aren't they?
there's bloody loads of them, isn't there?
Fucking loads. Loads and loads.
Yeah, just been having another chat about another little social at next one at Linear. Thinking about doing Brasenose. Never been there before. Tony's just had a look through the all the fish and all the lakes and all that lot, and looks really good.
Yeah, 40. Largest mirror in there, 43.
Yeah.
Largest common's 34, 36, I think. So
There's plenty of big fish in there.
yeah, ghosties as well.
So if anyone's ever fished it before, got any little tips, leave some comments below for us. All appreciated.
Yeah, definitely.
Remember guys, like and subscribe. Got anything else to say?
Yeah, just pretty much look out for our videos. I'm going to be starting doing my own videos soon. Just trying to get some tips off for Jed at the moment. Hence why I'm in this video at the moment. So I'm just trying to practice a little bit.
Once he gets it all up and running, sorts his channel out, I'll stick
Yeah.
a little link in the description below in my videos. So
Yeah.
you can hook up.
Yeah, I need to get set up properly on YouTube. Then I can start doing videos, start doing a bit more editing and learning, and then go from there really. And then hopefully in the near future we'll have a lot more videos together.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Hopefully we can get all sorted for when we go Linear.
Yeah, definitely.
Get a bit of practice in for when, pre-practice for France.
As I was saying, the hardest thing of all is trying to talk to a camera instead of a person. It is the most difficult thing to do. I mean, it's a lot easier now I'm talking to you. But when you're doing it on your own, it's a completely different ball game, isn't it?
I don't know. I find if I do it on my own, I'm all right.
Oh, I find it more difficult.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I find it easier talking to you.
It's like
with the camera
I've
there,
been
yeah.
putting this video off like this morning because obviously you've been here and you've been making me nervous. So I'm the other way around. So
Now a bit more practice would be like, hopefully we'll be naturals and we'll do it
Yeah.
without even worrying about the
it'll be
camera.
good. Hopefully we'll have some nice big fish to show you. So
Yeah.
not on this session maybe, but in the future.
Yeah.
Get back to my boy. He had a 18-pounder yesterday while I was going to meet Tony. He rung me up and he was like, "Oh, Dad, I'm in a predicament." I'm like, "What's that, mate?" He goes, "Oh, I just caught a fish and it swum through my lines." I'm like, "Welcome to the world of fishing, mate." It's his first time fishing on his own, doing everything on his own. So
Yeah.
that's the best way to learn.
Yeah, that's it.
So, well, we're going to wrap this up and we'll see you soon with some fishes. And we'll have another little chat later, hopefully about France. I'll be picking your brains about some burr and pear, whatever it's called. Is it burr and pear?
Bow repair, I think
Bow
you call
repair.
it on the Angling Lines website.
Yeah, I'll be picking your brains about that a little bit later.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright, ciao. See you
Cheers,
later,
guys.
Well, as Tony's gone, sorry Tony, but I've got to do this. And you know, people have mascots, they're fishing, you know. Tony's just got his mascots out. And yeah, I can't believe it. Have a look at this, guys. Sorry, Tony, but I've got to do this. Tony's little mascots, look. I think you should take them away, mate, because they ain't brought you much luck.
Hello guys, just want to show you out there, if you've never tied this kind of rig up before, basically what I wanted to show you, this is a naked Chod. Only started using them for a couple of years. Pretty much I'll go through in another video, I'll go through the whole rig, what I do pretty much, how I tie them up. I know a lot of people do it a lot of different ways, but this is what works for me. Pretty much what I wanted to show you today is actually tying on your pop-up or your cork ball and pop-up, whatever you want to use. Pretty much get yourself some I use ESP Super Floss. Just break off a bit, maybe like 4 or 5 inches. And then pretty much this is what you use as your hair. It becomes your hair, and if you thread that through your little ring that you got there, that becomes your long hair, and then you thread your bait on and you just tie it off after. I'm going to show you how to do that now. So I'm using, Jed kindly give me some of these, what are these called?
ISO cream from Madbaits.
ISO creams. So I'm going to try one of these because he said I'm going to get a fish on it. Yeah, so pretty much what you do is just stick your bait, your needle through the pop-up, and then where you got your floss, you just pretty much double your floss over after you've taken it through the ring, clip it onto your bait, your needle, thread the buoy on. Then what you want to do is you pull both of your tag ends through, like that, so that pop up, you can push that down onto your little ring a little bit, so it doesn't matter if you don't, but pretty much it just holds it in position a little bit better, because what you've actually got that little ring is actually pushed into the bait a bit, and it just holds it a little bit more solid. So that's it. That's pretty much what you get left. And then with the 2 tag ends, you just, instead of having a loop to pull the bait back through and then put your bait stop on, all you're going to do is just tie a little bait stop off on the top, cut the rest off, and then just blob it down. So we'll get a bait stop. This is the tricky part. So if Jed wants to zoom in there, pretty much all I'm doing here is I'm just going to form a 1-turn knot. Bring it down so it's nice and small, and then basically just put a stop in. I knew that would happen because I'm on film. As I say, it's a little bit tricky, but the more you do it, easier it becomes. Third time lucky. Okay, that's it. So now we want to pull this. Don't be frightened to pull on it pretty tight, because this floss don't break. It won't break. It's really strong. You can actually pull that down nicely, so and push the stop into the boilie, so it's like pretty much hidden. Then we'll do another one just to tie that off, so that stops that slipping. Then one more, and that's it. Them taggings can now be cut off and just burnt with a lighter, so it makes it neat pretty much. Put your lighter on your bed. Just get that. Yeah, so just burn them taggings off. And just push them down to the lighter. And that's it pretty much. That will sit up off the bottom.
Excellent. While you're there, mate, can you
Yeah.
just run through the components you're using and why you use a chod rig, and in what situations would you use it? And plus, why do you use the naked chod rather than using a lead core leader or a bit of tubing on the top?
I use a naked chod because a lot of places they ban lead core. I know you can get leadless core a lot of the time there, but to be honest, I don't see the point in using it. If you've got a nice strong line anyway and it's quite abrasive resistant, I can't see the point in using a lead core. So yeah, right, components we've got for this water. I mean, I'm going to be casting about 100 yards, so I've got 4.5 ounce pair lead, I think that is, just with a quick link there, tied to the quick link, and just a buffer bead over the top of it. And then what these are here, what I use, they're actually like a little lead system from they do them. They come in all different sizes, and pretty much they've all got slits in them, so pretty much what you do is you just sit them over your line, and it comes with like a little rubber seal that you actually stretch apart. If you can see that there, you actually cut a little bit off, stretch it apart so it shrinks the diameter, and you just wedge it in that slit, let go of it, and you cut off the tag ends, and it actually acts as like a bead. It does run, but they're quite solid on the line, and you can just push them back and forth to where you actually want it. If you want to make your chod a lot wider so it runs a lot bigger, or you can put it down there. I love them. I think they're brilliant. I've never used anything else. They've always worked for me. And then this is just my stiff section of I can't think of the name of it, so I shall show you. Pretty much all I'm using is Chod link. So yeah, it's a nice stiff section. You can manipulate it to put like a slight bow in the rig, so it sits nicely in the water like that. So pretty much that is the presentation you want to have, where your hook is pretty much nearly horizontal to your bait, and that is it.
Excellent.
The reason why I use this, because it gives me peace of mind knowing that I'm not going to get a tangle, because pretty much it's acting like a helicopter. When you're casting out, that's just spinning round, and that's never going to get tangled.
And it's
up.
one less thing to worry about when your rig's out there, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're casting a long way, and you know you've got it just right, and you want to be confident that that's not tangled. So pretty much that's why I use a naked chod, even though I don't need to use a naked chod. It's not choddy out there, it's pretty clear, but
You've got the confidence in it, you always use it, you know it's tangle free, so
yeah.
you might as well stick to it.
Yeah, there ain't no rules. There's everyone comes up with rules in fishing about, oh, you use chod for a choddy lake, and it'll say, well, why can't you use a chod in a lake that's not choddy?
Exactly, mate.
It doesn't make
It's
no
caught you
difference,
fish in the
does
past, hasn't it? So
yeah,
keep using it.
exactly. Yeah, so that is it. That is the final presentation. I'm very happy with that. That smells brilliant, like Turkish Delight. I'm going to give that a go, whack that out now. I suppose you're going to film me doing that as well.
Oh yes.
And yeah, hopefully that'll bring us a bite.
Right, cheers for that, Tony.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Bit short.
Hey carpers, just had these.
Let me bring this out a bit, mate. I need to bring it out. That's better.
You're gonna calm down or what? Carpers.
Take 4.
You had this the other day, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you want to splash of water on that fish, Jed?
Yeah, go on. It's a nice golden one for in there. Hello carpers, nice 17-pound mirrors just rocked up on the right hand rod, taken
Take 5.
Hello carpers.
Put some of this in as well, because that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Take 6. Hurry up with that pasty, Jed.
Take 6. Hello carpers, welcome back. Nice 17-pound mirror, golden mirror that is. Taken on the right hand rod over to that bush, load of 3 scatterings of wicked whites and nuts wafter, nuts bottom baits. Over the top I use a nuts wafter. Yeah. It will let me get a decent video and capture. There we go, bit camera shy this one.
Yeah.
Excellent. Nice 20.5-pound mirror, taking off the right hand snag again. Nuts wafter doing its work tricks again. Size 6 viper hook on the old combi rig. Well done, Tone.
Yeah, broke me cherry.
Just don't lose it now.
No.
Is that on the old Chod rig, was it?
Yeah, no. Yes, naked chod, as I was saying earlier. Always got faith in naked chods. Probably popped up, what, 2 inches off the bottom. Turkish Delight, ISO pop up. Turkish Delight, I'm going to call them now. 100 yards, took me a few casts, got it out there in the end, 100 yards. Just to the, just off right hand side of that tiny little island out there. nice to see where this one's nailed actually, with a smaller pop-up.
Yeah.
Because I've tied all this up myself, I've not been really fishing naked chods long, so it'd be nice to see where it's actually nailed.
Do you want this to the left side or right side?
Whatever you like, mate. Whatever you like. Thank you. Have every faith in the rig, haven't you? Always do. You've got to have confidence in it.
Yeah, it's just one less thing to worry about, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, if you're confident in your bait and your rig, then you know it's your positioning or something. Or
Yeah. No, nailed right in the bottom lip, just how it should be. Yep. Here we go, got there in the end. 24 hours later, rod cast out 100 yards to a little island. Single YSO pop up. Oh. Come on, baby. Very lively, very lively.
oh, he's got one.
Yeah. Yep, what was I saying? Single YSO pop up to an island, 100 yards. Done the trick in the end, persevered with it. Roared off when I least expected it. All good.
Well done, mate. What number fish is this?
5.
Yeah. What bait?
ISO cream with a runny rig.
Excellent. Seems strange, doesn't it? Because everyone on the lake seems to have had a fish within the last half an hour.
Yeah.
Excellent.
4 or 5 of us now.
Excellent. Well done, mate.
Morning all. Last morning, knew the gravel patch had come good in the end. £20 first 20 in quite a while. Came on what was that, nut wafter over a load of over about 50 boilies all dotted around the area. Big gravel bar about 40 yards out. Lovely. Happy now.
Well done, mate. What fish number is this?
6.
Lovely. How much did it weigh?
And just under, no, just
About £19, wasn't it? Decent. Nice size, mate. Well done. Take a couple of pictures now, yeah?
yeah.
Morning, carpers. Coming to the end of the session now. As you can see from our previous little clips, we both had some fish. Tony's finally off the mark.
Yeah, 20 pounder this morning. At last, it was a bit of a wait, but yeah, got there in the end.
Nice little double yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, double yesterday, probably about £12, and then £20 this morning off of the little gravel spot I found out there, at about 30 yards. Yeah, ripped off, caught at 6 this morning.
And again, about half hour later, wasn't it?
Half hour later, yeah, unfortunately, I lost that one. Connected to it, but it just popped off straight away, so I don't know.
I've had nothing this morning. I had a little 18 pounder last night. Well, not a little 18 pounder, I had an 18 pounder last night. Nothing other than that, really. Boy had one this morning, as you see in the last little clip. And yeah, thanks for coming down, Tony. And a pleasure to see you again.
Thanks for having me,
So,
mate.
what do you think of the place?
Yeah, I like it here. Yeah, it's nice. It's just a shame they don't go over 30, really.
Yeah.
It would, the size of the lake, it could quite easily hold some bigger stamp of fish. But you know, it is what it is.
But the fish are nice, aren't they?
Yeah. Beautiful fish. They're like a lot of them are like fully scaled mirrors in here, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a lot of them in here.
Yeah.
Nice little golden ones as well.
Yeah. But it'd be nice to probably come back here and have another session before you move on.
Yeah, definitely. Got to go over to the secret lake in October.
Yeah.
Like I said, I won't be fishing Brightland Sea anymore. I'll be going over to the secret lake. I've been allowed to join. We're sorting out a linear trip soon, aren't we?
Yes, linear trip. 21st, 22nd September.
Yeah, let's look forward to that. Hopefully we can both break our PBs then. Mine's currently 32, as you know, and Tony's is, what was it?
27
27.
27.10.
Well, we say UK PB.
Yeah.
Your French PB's a lot bigger.
Yeah, 54 is the French one.
Yeah, that takes some beating, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, they're out there though, aren't they? I mean, like the near future, we have been talking about maybe doing rainbow when we're a little bit more confident.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe in a few years. Well, for me personally, in a few years. I don't know about you. You've had a few trips over there, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I've had a few trips, but you know, lakes like Rainbow is a different ball game altogether. As you do, I mean, anyone like starting off and they want to go to these lakes, the best thing to do is just catch up on YouTube videos. I mean, there's so many guys that post videos on YouTube about their adventures to Rainbow, regular people. I mean, I catch up a lot on Steve Briggs. Kevin Ellis is another good one to watch his videos on Rainbow. Get a lot of information out of them guys, and it really does give you a good insight of what you need to take and what you need to be prepared to do to catch fish.
I mean, we've got it quite easy this day and age with the internet and YouTube and everything, haven't we?
Yeah.
So get tips and everything.
Yeah, it's easy, and then practice. Try and get out as much as you can, really.
So yeah, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Get home to our beloved wives and that.
Yeah, roast dinner.
Got roast dinner tonight, have you? Yeah,
Roast
I don't
dinner.
think I've got one of them.
Roast dinner, a couple of beers, chill out, maybe watch a film.
Yeah, beers sound nice, but unfortunately I've got work tonight at 8 o'clock, so
Unlucky.
I'll be having my beers tomorrow night. Yeah, so remember guys, like and subscribe, and remember to keep an eye out for Tony's channel, which will be coming up shortly. I'll stick a little clip in the description.
Yep.
If not, follow me on Instagram, Jedi Carpa, and yeah, I'll put a little link in there for Tony's channel.
And then probably the next videos we do maybe another one from here, and then the next one will be from Linear.
Yeah, definitely do one at Linear.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll be up and running then.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for coming down, Tone.
No worries.
Nice to meet you
Cheers,
again, mate.
Jed. No
See you later,
worries.
guys. Remember to like and subscribe.